Alright, hey guys, ShockerCyclone here, and we are still playing Mass Effect. We're on Eden Prime now, and we're actually going to get right into the cusp of the game. So I actually was having some problems recording onto my desktop. Um, I'm pretty sure the first video got it. I'm not exact, but I'm pretty sure it's good. But now I have to actually record from the game. I didn't want to do this because Mass Effect has a tendency to crash. And not this game, but specifically Mass Effect 2. And I thought, well, if it crashed, I could basically just, I wouldn't lose the recording. I could basically just restart the program, and you guys would see everything. So, but I guess if this is how it's gonna be, it's how it's gonna be. All right. So first things first, we gotta get. Oh, damn it! Gotta get these guys set up. We got Alenko. He's a Sentinel. See, Sentinels can reduce cooldowns of everything they have, plus they can do pistol damage and accuracy. And we're also going to put first aid. He's going to be our main medic. Pretty sure he'll be coming with us a lot. I don't mind Caden. I prefer Ashley, but we haven't met Ashley yet. And then here we go, our main man, Jenkins. He's a soldier, so basically, yeah, he regenerates health, which is all soldiers can do, and we'll give him some assault rifle training, which is going to be good. Alright, for our weapons. As you can see, I switched right to the pistol. As I said before, the shotgun is grayed out, but just because it's grayed out doesn't mean we can't use it. So we will be using shotguns. Load in my warp. And my throw. And yeah, Jenkins has overkill. And Caden has throw, which is what I got. And also sabotage. Oops. I may have just boned myself. I gotta...
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Yeah. Because I don't have electronics, and there's something that needs electronics a little bit later, I usually try to get Cadence going right away. I kind of forgot to do that. Okay. A weapon upgrade, high caliber barrel, and armor upgrade, hardened weave. Alright, let's take a look at that. So, high caliber barrel, 10 plus damage, minus 20 rate of fire, minus 20 heat absorption. So you're gonna notice that the weapons actually don't have ammo. What they do is they have a heat system, and basically, if you fire too much, it overheats, like that just did. I did that purposely. And what this does is it basically not only slows your rate of fire, it also makes you overheat quicker. Just for a little bit of damage. Yeah. I'm not taking this just for a damage decrease. Nope. And armor. Hardened weave, it basically just, I think it basically just helps you with tech and biotic attacks. But we won't be needing that. Damn it. And as I mentioned before, you can change your weapons by scrolling. But as I mentioned before, we can use a sniper rifle. We just can't zoom in because I'm clicking the left or the right click and it's not going in.
Oh god, what happened here?
Well, I don't know. We gotta find that out. And yeah, pistol. Just a standard pistol. Interesting. It actually doesn't look too bad for a game that's already 13 years old. Because this one came out in 2007. What do you guys see? Jenkins, no! Damn it. Right. Caden, overload that fucker. Or... you missed! Oh, no, there you go. Sorry for the swear, but yeah. Oops. Okay, and we leveled up. So before we check on Jenkins, one for Charm, one for Vanguard, and my cat just jumped up on the table and scared the crap out of me. One for pistols, make our shooting a bit better, even though we're not using pistols. Okay, and as I said, so we will go a couple into decryption. Decryption is basically how you hack, and you need a little bit with that, with electronics for that too. Now one more level and we can unlock that, so we should be fine.
Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
Well, he's dead.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Okay. So, when we were fighting those drones, I should not have actually fired my shotgun from so far away because shotguns are close range. They're a spread weapon, so basically...
Hostile contact!
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna get up in there. That's actually what I call the,
Burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
I actually call the Vanguard class the get up in there class, because basically that's what you do. Heat sink. Awesome. Okay, so heat sink, what that will do is it will, gives you more heat absorption, so it basically gives you more ammo, essentially, bigger clip. Yeah, I'll throw that on my pistol. Alright. Did we get anything else? I feel like we should have... Oh, yeah. Some grenades. Okay, well. I'll go to my pistol for a bit.
Finally, some action!
Yeah, now I can shoot a little bit longer range.
All targets down.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay. And warp them. And throw them.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212.
Hey, Ashley.
You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Yep.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
New squaddy, yay! Okay.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Alright.
Move out!
Okay, a Banshee 3 assault rifle. Alright. A little bit later, I'm actually going to be talking about the different rifles and all the different weapons. Awesome! We were actually looking for that right away.
Far end of this trench.
Okay, and a Scorpion. Alright. Okay, so I actually have to take a quick break here, guys. I'm sorry. I will be back. I am actually going to just turn off my microphone. And I will come back in hopefully a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go to the bathroom. Really bad. Oh. Actually, that's a good thing, too, that I actually paused it, because we have to do stuff with Ashley. So Ashley is a soldier. She is going to be Jenkins' replacement. Okay, and one for assault rifles. And, so soldiers can actually equip heavy armor, which basically a lot more protection, but a little less with the hardening, I think. So let's go. Give her some weapon damage. Okay. So let's talk about different weapons. So I actually prefer the Lancers in the early game, despite the fact that this one does more damage and more shots. Because basically you have to consider all these aspects for a weapon. Okay, I just call them the HK weapon because that's a little hard for me to pronounce. The HK weapons and armor actually tend to be... The weapons are the best in terms of accuracy and also overheat, as far as I'm concerned. They just don't do a lot of damage, but if a weapon's more accurate, and you can actually hit the target more consecutively and consistency, consistently, sorry, basically it technically does more damage than a weapon that basically just, like it has no accuracy whatsoever. Right now, like the level 1s and 2s are only going to have a 1% accuracy, or a 1 accuracy. The Lancers actually gain accuracy quicker, I find. Storms, which is our shotgun, it's basically the same with every different type of, or every different brand, basically. So like this is an Alliance weapon. They're kind of like a good mid-range, and then you get like the LCOS. I don't like the LCOS. They do like high damage, but like the LCOS assault rifle, a level 10 has the same accuracy as a level 1. So 1. That is not good. Okay, and the HK armor is the best in the game, I swear, in terms of damage protection. It doesn't look that snazzy, but it's good. So we will switch that. Also, armor does... oh, damn it. I forgot to throw in my chemical rounds. Because, yeah, chemical rounds are pretty good. And I will throw the hammerheads in with my pistol. Okay. So chemical rounds, what they do is they melt stuff. It's kind of a precursor to incendiary. Incendiary ammo is what I'm going to be using for the rest of the playthrough. And it's good. Warp them. Throw them. Run up. Blast them. Blast them. And that's why we like the chemical rounds. Because, yeah, it melts them. Whereas, like, incendiary, it just burns them. Okay, so 1 for charm, 1 for Vanguard. And what else should we go into? Let's go into warp. Try to get our barrier going quick. And for Caden, 1 for decryption, and then 1 for electronics. I will show you why I did that in a bit. Okay. I also prefer to like keep things evenly level, at least in the early game, until I can actually decide how to build them. Okay, 1 for soldier, and every level I will put a point into their class, with the exception of Caden, because I needed his points for decryption. Okay, and for Ash, let's go armor. Put our weapons away. You can do that with Q.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay, so there are some armors.
Lance Shepard, there's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
There are some armors that actually do have hidden qualities. Yeah, Avenger 2 and a Banshee 1. I will actually... Okay. So, let's go to Ashley. Ashley is wearing the Phoenix from Serta. The Phoenix series actually, I've been told, I actually have I actually have regeneration by default because it was one of the perks you get from an achievement, but the Serta series actually will give you health regen, and as a soldier she actually has health regen anyway. I don't know why they put it on the, but this is basically her default armor whenever she's out but not in your party, because that does happen. Whereas Caden, he's wearing just like the basic Onyx, and the Onyx is, well, your basic armor, and I'm basically wearing the Scorpion, and the Scorpions are more combat-based, which is good for protection. Alright, and we did just get an Alcos assault rifle. They look cool, but that's about it.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
I'll put my weapon away just in case.
Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
No? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, you will not be able to kill this guy until those guys are both down. I don't know why they did that, they just did. Yeah, they emitted like a little EMP blast. What is it?
It must take a few hours for the spikes to turn people into husks.
Now we know what those spikes are for. Turning our own dead against us.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that actually gives me a good opportunity to show you a neat trick. Okay. So, she's wearing a Phoenix 1 armor. Medium armor. This is also a Phoenix 1 medium armor. She's the only one that can wear medium armor right now. So, in other words, this is basically just taking up space. So, you see this little icon here? This is for Omnigel. You use this for breaking blocks that you can't get into, or repairing certain things. And how you get Omnigel is you can get it from missions, or, well, there's this great big Omnigel button here. Click that, convert this item into Omnigel, yes. And now we got 19 Omnigel. One of the biggest criticisms I have about this game is the fact that you will get the same amount of Omnigel from a cheap item as you will from a really expensive item. Like 4. Every time it's 4. Decryption says it gives you more, but it doesn't. Okay, an edge, a hammer, and another Avenger. Basically, just most of the time I just turn the alcohol stuff into Omnigel.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Well, I guess we gotta hack it. Ah, damn it.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Okay, yeah, we got it kind of a... He's kind of lost it a bit. Okay.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Okay. If you take this option, you will knock him out. And that is a renegade option. I'm trying to avoid renegade for this.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him. The prophet. Leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Oh. Yeah. So we got another Turian here.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Yeah, I hope you do. Yeah. So we have another Turian here. That's interesting, and sounds like he's leading them.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
What is that? Off in the distance.
I don't know.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
It's huge. Yeah, I know. Lots of rumble. Whoa! And I've overheated. You can't switch weapons with a number key, but it's like a really weird number key, so I don't. You dead? Are you dead? Yeah, he's dead.
Think we're good, Commander?
I hope so. Seriously. Okay, another adventure and heavy human armor. A Hydra. Okay, one Omni Gel and one grenade.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Surprisingly, Ashley didn't glitch. She has a tendency to glitch. Well, not a tendency, but she occasionally glitches at this part.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. workers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
What's the stuff?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Okay, one thing I actually should have mentioned before is this right here is the Paragon option. This will unlock only if you have enough Paragon, and this is the Renegade. As you can see, it's totally grayed out because we got nothing in Renegade, so we can't use this. See? Clicking. Error.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Oh! Awesome. Okay, I will actually tell you about that in a minute. Okay, this is why I wanted to unlock Cadence Electronics. Is because you can only enter this with electronics. And I do have OCD, and sometimes if I can't get into this... Yeah, alright. So. And looks like either one or both of them got trapped. Okay. Pull your weapons out for this part. I'll tell you why in a minute. Alright. Alright. So, look at this. A Stinger 2 from Devlon. This is actually the advanced pistol. Or, like, it's basically the upgrade of the Kessler, which is, like, the HK weapon. This is going to be the best pistol you get for a while. Simply because this is basically just like a freebie you get as a reward for breaking that. Caden, I have something for you. Okay. So, Geth have a tendency to actually jam your radar. They have different levels of jamming, but if you have this, it gets you to at least level 2 detection. So you can, like, break through their jamming. This will be active regardless of who has it, but they need to have their weapon drawn, which is why I gave it to Caden. Because I usually put this on my tech. It is a great idea to keep that updated, and also to keep that on one character that uses, like, one weapon. Okay, and you know what? Yeah, both of them got jammed. Okay, well, that kind of backfired on me a bit.
Commander.
Okay, so here's the thing. I have actually, like, knocked out Caden doing that. Once or twice. Like, I just totally took him out. Okay, there's an upgrade. Kick it in the fire. I have to talk about the different rounds pretty quick, too. Okay.
Clear. Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
No kidding.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back.
Damn.
I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Yeah, but where's the beacon?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
And why didn't they find
How
you?
come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the ship.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Grenades. High explosives. Okay, I'm just gonna throw those in. Because otherwise we're just using like standard grenades and... High X's are pretty good. Okay. The reason why I pulled my gun earlier is because if you don't, you glitch at this part. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. Trust me, it gets a lot easier once you have barrier. Oh god. Oh god! Okay. Warp 'em. And overload. And damn it. Why are you blocked? Okay, that went off. I suppose you can reach over there, can you? Kinda. I'm not sure if you take friendly fire in this game or not. I think you do. Especially in like the higher ones. Okay, you go up there, okay? You're being a dirt. Okay. I'm not sure you guys what overkill does. Is that it increases your rate of fire. There's a similar one for pistol. Kind of turns it into an SMG. It's a little more better than this one, but... And Caden's dead. Okay. I'm going to pistol. Okay, kind of feel like I'm blind firing. Screw it. God, run! This is what a shock trooper does. Fortunately, I may have fucked myself. Ah. Okay, that actually went pretty bad. Get up, Caden. Caden. They will recover if you're out of combat. Okay, yeah, I usually don't get like that, but... Alright. So, one more for Charm. Because trust me, like, the more you can put into this, the earlier, the better. One more for Vanguard, and... Okay, throw I'm not gonna level anymore because it's... I kind of don't really use it that often. It's, yeah, I'm gonna go back and forth. I'm sorry if you guys hear that. That is my toilet. I have a very noisy toilet. It's very close to where I sit.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Yeah, and out on my watch. Okay.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Really?
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
Yeah, we are. We got 3 left, but we got 5 minutes to do it. Well, a little under. Okay, and I don't even think I have your barrier. Active, do I? Sorry, buddy. That's probably why you died. Okay. Got him. Whoa. That was carnage, I think. Ah. Die before it. Okay, are they both done? Yeah, see, he's almost dead again. Okay, here. Heal up. Heavy armor Krogan Phoenix 3. Yeah. Krogan also regenerate. So Phoenix basically won't really do much for them. Boom. Boom. Warp. Did I hit you? Yeah, I got you. Die! Jeez. Man, the husks, like, they're stronger in this game than they are in any other, but they're still annoying. Like, seriously.
My god. It's like someone dropped a bomb.
That must be where the Geth ship landed.
Okay. So we got some stuff to loot. And I think after I do a little bit more talking about certain things... Ah! Just grab it and then... So I think I'm actually just about ready to call it a day. I'm not going to use the beacon, I don't think. Because, I'd rather save that for, like, the next episode. Basically, I want to use, like, this episode and the previous one as kind of like a pilot. Just to kind of see, how they're going to do. And then, in a couple days, I will start recording, episode 3. Once I get some things kind of hammered out. But I need feedback. So if you can tell me, like, is the mic too loud? Is it too soft? Is the game audio too soft or too loud? How's it actually look? Oh, first aid interface. Okay. But before I do that, I'm going to just talk about a couple other things. So, yeah, see, we got, like... Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete all our inferiors. Okay, like... So, like, all the level 1s. They're gone. Spare Avenger 2. This Banshee 2. I want to save the Banshee for someone else and the Avenger for somebody else. Okay, so we got a Hurricane 2 and a Scimitar. Yeah, see, Scimitar accuracy 48, but damage 128, or accuracy 48, damage 128. Yeah. I'm actually good with the accuracy because it means you get like a little longer range with this, which is nice. Still just the high caliber barrel. Okay, and then yeah, basically the edge is basically just the L-class. Same as usual, basically just like higher damage but lower accuracy and lower shots. Okay. One hammer, two gun. Seriously, all we've been getting is like hammers? Okay, and Reapers, like, okay. For sniper rifle, like, you need accuracy. Like, damage is just a bonus, but you need accuracy. Accuracy for the Avenger is 41. For the Reaper is 24. Despite the fact that you get, like, little higher damage. And, like, the shots before overheat is kind of moot at this point. Like, it's 1.3 versus 1.2. Like I said, moot. So, yeah, actually, I don't even know why I kept that. I'm just going to delete it right now. Actually, Caden, you can take the edge. I mean, I might as well give it to him. I mean, he's still good with it, and you can, like... so he's just going to be losing, like... Well, actually, a little... But yeah, I'll just have him with the damage anyway. It's fine. It's fine. No Omni tool or no amps. Any Omni tools? Nope. Okay. So we have a light armor assassin 2. Little bit better damage, but lesser shields, and no technobiotic protection. So no. I will keep it for now, but yeah. Heavy armor Krogan. Yeah, we can't wear this at all. It's just for the Krogan guy. So we'll get rid of that, because he Can't wear it yet. Heavy armor, Hydra. Same shields, better damage protection. Yeah, no. Only one that can wear heavy armor is Ash, and no. Okay. Our first aid interface. If you're playing on harder difficulties where you actually don't have health regen, because you and all your squaddies do, even the ones that don't, this will actually give you health regen. So I'm actually just going to pop that in, just for the time being. Despite the fact that Caden has died more than once. Well, I think once, and then almost another time. Do we get any grenades? Cryo. Don't need the cryo. Okay, it's actually just better to delete all these like cheaper ones because you can sell items, but you will get like barely anything for it. And 1730, that's actually pretty good for Eden Prime. Okay. So guys, I think that's it for today. As I said, I'm basically just using this one and the previous episode as a pilot. I'll basically put this up and then I'll wait a few days, see how they do. I'm not going to put them up today probably because I probably will edit this one a bit. Despite the fact I said that I don't like to. I'm just going to edit out the whole part where I paused it so I had to go to because I had to go to the bathroom. And I wouldn't have done that if I didn't have to go bad. But I did. I know, TMI. So let's just move closer to the beacon. That's what that is. Prothean beacon. Shooting all the way up in the sky. And when I click that, it's going to trigger a cutscene. And I would kind of like to start the episode on it. So, as I said, give me feedback. Tell me how I did, if you like how I did things. If it sounded okay, if it looks okay. It should look the same exact as it does on my screen. So, because I'm actually recording at full resolution. And like, comment, or subscribe if you're not. It would really help me along. It would help grow my channel. And it will actually give me a lot more incentive to actually do this. Because I really do want to do this. I really do. I'll probably do it anyway. But if people actually like me doing it, then it'll give me a reason to actually do it a whole lot more. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, until next time, this is ShockerCyclone signing off. I am going to throw in a save right here. And I will see you guys some other time. Goodbye.